Shalom, shalom. Water right here. All right. I'm getting to this thing in a minute. Share this out. Share this out. All right, facing the east, giving all praises, honor, and glory be to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kodash. Those are the true names of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Yahawah is the Father's true name. That means He is, He exists. Bahasham means in the name. And Yahawashi is the Son's true name. That means He saves, He delivers. And Kodash equals a spirit that's holy, a spirit that's set apart. All right, those are the true names once again in the Lashawan Kodash, which we call upon. Right. Lashawan equals language or tongue. Kodash equals holy. So that's the holy language. And we call upon those names. We don't call upon no Jesus or Yahweh or Yeshua or anything like that. All right. Second of all, double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of the great millstone, which rule well and teach well and sincerely taught us this truth. And shalom to the Lord's hopeful elect. 144,000 men, as well as 1/3 men, women, and children, maintaining themselves, keeping the laws, commandments, and statutes to the best of their ability. It's your brother Yerami Kazak back with hopefully another edifying lesson through the spirit, power, and strength of Yahawah Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kodash. All right. This one is going to be entitled Get Used to Persecution. Okay? Get used to persecution. But first and foremost, I'm going to go into this article, which just came. I saw this morning, and I wanted to touch on it some more. So you could type in on Google, U.S. pulls out of Asia. And that's what just really happened, you know, to redirect their ways, their aircrafts to the Middle East, right, at the end of the day. So that's what's going on, right? Inner strength, you said Shalom, how was the Shabbat yesterday? The Shabbat was not yesterday, bro, all right? Okay. The Shabbat was actually Wednesday to Thursday. All right. Let's touch on that real quick, bro. So the new moon just came in. New moon, August. Okay. And let's see if you could come up here. The new moon just came in August 12th, 2026. Right? Now let's go look up when that was. August 12th was on Wednesday. Wednesday, right? So that evening. So Wednesday to Thursday would have been the new moon. And the Shabbat is based upon the new moon. According to Psalms 81 and 3. Blow up the trumpet in the new moon in the time appointed on our solemn feast day, right? So you wouldn't be doing the Sabbath Friday to Saturday 365. That's incorrect. That's according to, the YT man. That's according to the devil, all right? That's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, all that. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, that's not in the Bible at all. The calendar, going back to Genesis 1 and 14, the stars, the sun, the moon, is for a declaration of times. Okay? So inner strength, you understand that, bro? All right? So, you know, if you got it, say yes. If you don't, I could explain it some more. All right. Yes, no, maybe so. All right. I'm going to keep going. So anyway, the United States has temporarily. All right.
Hello. How you doing?
How you doing? Shalom.
Shalom. We have 5 YouTube videos on YouTube Prophecy Ministries that explains that the Sabbath is not the new moon, and we go deep into it, the deep study. But I'll just leave you with one
All
thing.
right, bro. You being correct. Okay.
But yeah, I'll just leave you with one thing, brother.
You don't got to leave me with nothing. You ain't correct.
No, it's all right. You said
Okay.
your piece. I said my piece. That's it, man. We could both be good. We don't gotta
How
be
are you
having
good
a
when you're not
bickering.
keeping the Sabbath the correct day?
Hey, brother.
You're breaking the law, bro. You know
Historic
that's death.
his,
Death
historical
comes with that.
writings say that when the white tea people were finding our people celebrating, when our people were celebrating it, they were mocking us through the white. I have the documents. I have
What
the
does that have to
documents. Them
do? What does that
mocking
have to
us.
do with the? So what does that have to do with Psalms 81 and
We're
3?
talking about like the
Huh?
first century, the second century, when there was writings of us doing it on Saturday.
What does the Bible say?
The Bible says
The new
that it's the
moon, right?
seventh day.
Yeah. Who gave you Saturday in the first place?
The person that gave us Saturday, right, was first the Most High. Was
Oh,
second was the
where?
white tea
Where in the
people.
Bible does he give you Saturday?
The scripture says the first and the second day started from the evening to the morning.
Yes.
So we have the seventh day first. All Saturday is a name and a title. But who gave us that seventh day? That was the Most High. So I'm not going to give it to another person that doesn't have power. All he tried to do was have power over what the Most High called his. But that doesn't mean that day never existed.
So
I'm
who
just
gave
I'm
you?
just telling you
No.
what they
Answer
called
this
it.
question. Who gave you Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday? Who named the days?
Here's the thing. They can
Who
name the
who
days
named the
all they
days?
want. They can
Who
name the day.
named the days?
They
Answer
can
that
name the
question.
days all they
Who
want,
named them?
brother.
Huh?
They can name the days all they want. But that doesn't take away from the day.
That doesn't what?
They can name the days all they want, but that doesn't take away from the day.
So why are you following Friday, Saturday? If you're following the YT man, don't you get it?
No. If you do your historical research, the historical research tells you that it wasn't even the white tea man. There's many calendars before that, even during the Aztec times, even before that, that they always had a 7-day week.
Yeah. Okay. So with that being said, how do you declare the first day of the month?
Well, that's a great question. So the first day of the month was always declared by a new moon. But
Okay.
then,
Get the
but
fuck.
hold up,
Okay.
well, hold up.
What
Who
the
declared
fuck?
the first? Hold up, who declared the first day? Because remember, darkness was always there. It was
You know
darkness
what,
and
bro?
water
You
in
just
Genesis
answered.
1.
You just debunked yourself.
No, hold up, brother.
You
No,
just
because
destroyed your whole argument.
brother, Enoch 72 will tell you
Enoch.
that
Enoch.
Oh,
there's
hold nah.
that there's
Hell,
three
the fuck
that there's
nah.
three
Hell the fuck
times.
Hey,
nah.
that's it. That's it.
Hell the
Pause.
fuck nah.
Mute him.
Ah,
Hell the fuck
man, y'all
nah.
don't like
Hey,
you don't like the brother Enoch. You don't like the
man,
brother
that's
You,
that's
Enoch.
hey,
not
you
that's
are
not the
that.
real
Hold on,
book,
hold on.
man.
You that Yahawashi dude, ain't that you? That's you, ain't it?
Who?
You. That's that page that you run. Yahawashi.
No, that's not
Prophecy
me.
Ministries.
Oh yeah, Prophecy
Yeah. Oh
Ministries.
yeah,
There
nigga.
we
I know
go.
who you is.
Yeah,
Stop trying
you
to
should come
fake.
by, brother. You're gonna love us,
No, your
man.
page, bro. On your page, you talk about all heathens can be saved, man.
Hey, brother, if they
Bro,
want to
you's a
forsake their
bitch, bro.
ways,
Get the fuck out of here.
hey, I love you,
I ain't
brother.
doing this shit. I don't love you, nigga. Fuck you. Shalom, Zaquan. Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shabrakatah.
Shalom, bro. Bahasham, Yahawashi Barakatah. That damn bug outs, man. Man literally answered his own damn question. Hey, that's how you know, man, our people damn finished. This man just literally said, how do you tell when the new moon? How do you tell a month? By the new moon.
Exactly.
Simpleton. You just answered it, bro. So if the month is dependent on the new moon, so when the new moon comes in, that means that it's what? A new month. Now your simple ass count 6 days, and then on the 7th day, that would be the Sabbath. Simple, man. Simple as can be, man.
Yep.
Ain't nothing
And
hard about it.
he got my page blocked. That's how I knew who he was. On his other account, he got me blocked.
Yeah, that's something to be sending me DMs and shit. I don't never answer. I don't never look into that shit.
Mm-hmm. Well, let me try to find that page so I can expose his ass. Y'all can't get past the prophets, man. Look at all this. This is him.
Yeah.
This is him right here. All of this is him. All right. He got about
the one with the crown on his head. Follow me, and the one with the flag up there, up top. Yep.
As you can see, he follows. I don't follow this nigga back. Never. He's taking the name, but he's destroying it. If you go on his page, it says all heathens can be paid, saved, etc., etc. He said that's me, but it's okay. It's not okay, bro.
Yeah, man, you polluting the ministry, man. You adding and taking away from the scriptures, and you think that shit cool. Your ass is gonna get deleted. Ain't nowhere in the scriptures where it states that the heathens can be saved. Ain't nowhere in the scriptures does it state you just establish your own Sabbath, man. You damn individuals always want to do what you want to do, man. It's crazy, man.
Right here. We do not discriminate against other nations, and all are welcome to come fellowship and learn the law and the testimony. Come on, man.
No, but I guess he don't know nothing about Psalms 147, 19 and 20. I guess he don't know nothing about Amos chapter 3.
And then y'all effeminate as hell with these dreads. All right? Teaching with hats on. Y'all be teaching with hats on? The hell? Come on, man.
Totally destroyed, man.
This shit bugged out. This man got a different hat every lesson. What the fuck?
Now my question is this, right? Check this out, right? The scriptures state what? Flesh and blood shall not inherit the kingdom of heaven, right? Bring that scripture out real quick.
1 Corinthians. Let me go get that. 1 Corinthians 15 and 50. Now that I say, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of power, neither doeth corruption inherit incorruption.
Okay, so corruption cannot enter into the kingdom, and flesh and blood cannot enter into the kingdom. Why? Because in this flesh, in this blood, in this terrestrial body, we are corrupt, correct? Now, when you go to 1 Corinthians 15 and 40, read that.
1 Corinthians 15 and 40, and it reads, there are also celestial bodies and bodies terrestrial, but the glory of the celestial. Yep.
So we have a celestial body and a terrestrial body. This terrestrial body is what? Made of flesh and blood. This is that what? Corruptible body. This corruptible body cannot enter into the kingdom of heaven. But there's a what? A celestial body. You see that? Continue.
But the glory of the celestial is one, and the glory of the terrestrial is another.
Keep going.
There is one glory of the sun, and another glory of the moon, and another glory of the stars, for one star differeth from another star in glory. Esau tell you, that every star is the same. That's a damn lie.
Right. Continue.
Verse 42. So also is the resurrection of the dead. It is sown in corruption. It is raised in corruption.
Also is the resurrection of the dead. You see that? So in order to get into the kingdom of heaven, we're going to have to what? Be resurrected in this celestial body. Do you understand that? Which is what? The incorruptible body. Now, who shall receive this incorruptible body? Who shall receive the celestial bodies?
Israelites.
Once again, these bodies, this is what shall inherit the kingdom of heaven. Meaning, if you don't have these bodies, you cannot go into the kingdom of heaven. So what is this? So what is this body? What is this celestial body? What is this known? Hey, give me that. In the twinkling of an eye, we shall be changed. Go right back up.
1 Corinthians 15 and 52. In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed.
So who is that dead that's going to be raised incorruptible? The dead or the Israelites? How you know that we are dead? Go read Ezekiel chapter 37. We are the dead, the dry bones. We are being risen up right now through what? The breath of air, the Holy Spirit, which the prophets we speak. And then we what? We come back to the knowledge of who we are, and then we establish these laws and commandments to the best of our ability. Who has the ability to do that? The elect in the 1/3 of who? Of Israel, which you read about where? In Romans chapter 9, Romans chapter 11 will establish that for you. You see that? So who can receive, who's raising up from the dead that shall receive this? The Israelites. Continue, bro.
Verse 53. Or you want me to go back to 42?
Now get at 53.
For this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality.
Which is what? The celestial body. So who shall receive that celestial body? Only the elect in 1/3 of Israel on the first go around. And then in the kingdom of heaven, you will have the 2/3 being born into the kingdom of heaven in such manner, in that body. No heathen can receive that body. For that covenant is made with who? With the house of Judah and the house of Israel. Go get that, bro. Who the new covenant is made with.
This is Jeremiah 31. And I get straight to the matter of fact, 27. Behold, the days come, saith Yahawah, that I will sow the house of Israel and the house of Judah with the seed of man and with the seed of beast. And it shall come to pass that like as I have watched over them to pluck up and break down and to throw down and to destroy and to afflict, so will I watch over them to build and to plant, saith Yahawah. And in those days, you got it?
So he broke us down. He scattered us. Now he's finna what? Build us back up and regather us. The Redeemer, sending the Redeemer. Who did he scatter? Did he scatter everybody in and all who believe? No, he scattered the Israelites. So he's sending his son Yahawashi back to redeem what he has scattered. It's simple, man. Follow the movie script. Continue, bro.
Verse 29. In those days they shall say no more, the fathers have eaten a sour grape, and the children's teeth are set on edge. But every one shall die for his own iniquity. Every man that eateth the sour grape, his teeth shall be set on edge. Behold, the days come, saith Yahawah, that I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah.
With the house of who?
With the house of Israel and with the house of Judah.
Now with the other nations.
No.
With the who? With the house of
Israel and with the house of Judah.
Continue.
Not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day that I took them by the hand to bring them out of the land of Egypt. With my covenant they break. Although
right.
I was
we ain't talking about the covenant that we continually break at this point in time because we can't keep it fully. Why? Because we're in this terrestrial body. You see that? We're in this corruptible body. Yeah, I ain't talking about that covenant. I ain't talking about the covenant they got with Moses, with Aaron up in Mount Sinai. Now, we ain't talking about that. I got a new one for him. Yeah, I got a new one for him. What is the new one, bro?
Which my covenant they break, although I was an husband unto them, saith Yahawah. But this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, saith Yahawah. I will put my law in their inward parts and write it in their hearts. And
We're gonna be programmed with this. Yo, in those new bodies, we shall be programmed with this, meaning we'll never go off. That's why the kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, because we shall not sin. We shall not know sin. Yo, we shall have victory over sin, over death. We're gonna have celestial bodies. The celestial bodies ain't for no damn heathens, so therefore they can't go into the kingdom of heaven. Continue, bro.
But this is Jeremiah 31:33. But this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel. After those days, saith Yahawah, I will put my law in their inward parts and write it in their hearts, and will be their power, and they shall be my people. And they shall teach no more every man his neighbor, and every man his brother, saying, Know Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, for they shall all know me, from the least of them unto the greatest of them, saith Yahawah, for I will forgive their iniquity and I will remember their sin no more.
And that's how we know we're not in the new covenant. If we was in the new covenant, you wouldn't have the prophets on the street corners bringing this truth out. If we was in the new covenant, we wouldn't be in the hospitals. Wouldn't be no need for us to be in the hospitals. Why? Because we'll be in our celestial body and our celestial power, needing no hospital. Hey, you wouldn't even be crying tears or nothing. No pain. Your ass would be flying through buildings and all kind of shit. You ain't doing that right now, Jake. Right here and now, you still got half 2/3 of Israel stuck on stupid. How the hell we in the new covenant? We still got Israelites out here that don't even know when the new moon is. How we in the new covenant?
And y'all,
so how the hell
you got
it, like you, bro? So how the hell these damn Edomites and these heathen nations going to make it into the kingdom of heaven when they can't even receive the bodies? They can't even receive the new covenant. It's not for them, so they can't enter. You got it, bro.
And y'all brothers, man, y'all got to start examining these pages, man, that y'all follow, man. I'm going through all these whack ass pages right now just because it's got Yahawah and Yahawashi, and I'm seeing a lot of y'all brothers is following this dumbass dude, man. Just click on this shit automatically. Go here. Hella people be following these goofies. You know, it's because we seeing the names Yahawah and Yahawashi, but when you examine it and you go further, you actually go to the YouTube page and you see that they talking about we do not discriminate against other nations. All are welcome. Okay. Etc. Etc. His house is a house of prayer for all people. All right. Friday, Sabbath. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of bugged out shit. As I showed y'all with the dreads and everything. Examine, man. It's going to be more false prophets than it is real prophets. And as you can see, this guy, he admitted that was him. It's funny the spirit brought him up on here. He admitted that all of this is him. This is bugged out, bro. All right.
Go get that Psalms 147 when you get a chance too.
Just come on, brothers. Don't just follow somebody just because they follow you. Actually prove a friend. Actually check out the page. You know? All right, what you want, Zaquan?
That Psalms 147, 19 and 20. Because he's sitting there talking about, we invite all his houses for the learning of everyone.
This is Psalms 147, 19 and 20. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He hath not so dealt with any nation, and as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye Yahawah.
So what the fuck is they doing? They wasting time. What are they doing? He just said, we for everybody. Everybody could come learn. Well, what did the scripture say? The scripture say that the heathens, they can't learn. They will not know the judgments. They will not know the statutes, the commandments. They cannot learn it. Only Israel, and only the elect and the 1/3 at that. For 2/3 are blind. You read about that where? In Romans chapter 11. So what are we doing here, man? Or shall I say, what are they doing? A bunch of damn, man, listen, man. A lot of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are about to get deleted, man. And rightfully so, man. Rightfully so, man. Because the scriptures tell you exactly what is going on. And yet you will read those scriptures and you will still try to go establish your own way, man. Hard-headed, man. You got it, bro.
Time. Yep. Now, hey, why I originally created this lesson was to go into Trump pulls the last U.S. aircraft carrier out of Asia. All right, so he's basically making them bare, and it's also brothers put it in the chat earlier. He's lining up with North Korea. Okay, he's opening up, leaving Taiwan and South Korea bare. All right, so you can't trust this devil, man. He's supposed to be your ally. But you got other different countries such as Saudi Arabia, Oman, Kuwait, his people that he's got all his bases in, they're seeing how he's doing. And that's the dragons of Arabia that's waking up and realizing this devil has been a devil. Right? So I'm going to go to this article real quick. Reject cookies. All these damn cookies, man. There wasn't no cookies back in the day. I don't know what's up with all this shit. All right? U.S. pulls last aircraft carrier in Asia as Trump focuses on Iran, and the Western Hemisphere. Reading a little bit of it, President DJT, war against Iran is stretching the limits of U.S. aircraft carriers and leaving the Western Pacific without one of the key American warships as China shows more signs of aggressions. Right? So as it's getting intense over here, you're a person that's supposed to defend you, supposed to be there for you and protect you. He's pulling off. So now you got to fight this battle by yourself. Who can stop China over there? Nobody else. So now that America is leaving, China's about to be full throttle against taking Taiwan. North Korea is going to be full throttle against doing what they want to do to South Korea. All right? The only thing that was protecting them was America. Like, as I said earlier, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, and all these, they thought America was going to protect them against Iran. But that's not the case. All right? America can't even protect their damn self. Okay? Esau has been made bare. I went into this at camp today. You got it, Zaquan.
And not only that, you have what? Who causing the rift? Who's stepping in and causing the issues between neighboring countries that once was together? Yeah, Esau Edom, man. This is the man that goes around the damn earth causing chaos, man, causing confusion, man. That's why the scriptures say this man is the damn serpent, man. All right, cast down to the dust, man. Yo, cast down. This man is in the dirt. He's in the dust. Everywhere he goes, he is kicking up confusion. He's causing chaos. Best believe he has his hands behind the scenes doing wickedness, man. And then causing a rift between neighboring nations that was once together. And now he sits back, claim that he's going to have your back through thick and thin, have you do all this wickedness following him to cause major issues between you and your neighboring nation. And now all of a sudden he hightailing it up out of there. Now he leaving you. Now you done turn your back on a nation that was once with you, and now you on your own to try to fight against this nation. And he gone. This is what this man does, man. He's just like one of those bonehead friends that you probably had that'll go out and start a damn fight with about 5 people and get you involved in it. Mm-hmm. And then when the damn fight kick up, when the punches get the throwing and flying, this motherfucker disappear.
Yeah.
Where the hell he at?
Now you gotta fight.
Yeah, now you gotta fight all 5 of these motherfuckers and he gone. That's Esau. You got it, bro.
Khan. This is Psalm 64 and 5. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privately. They say, who shall see them? Right? So, man, they don't think. They move in haste. Okay? But it's all because of what? Don't think that this war is a coincidence. Okay? No. The banking families want this to take place. They want the American economy to collapse. Hegseth just talked about doing away with the dollar. Okay? Et cetera, et cetera. So they're moving towards a digital currency. They want all of this to transpire. So none of this is by accident, right? As we see with Iran joining with Russia, we went over that the other day, central bank, all right? So they're joining, and now they're about to be in line with the Rothschilds, either on that side or the U.S. side. But they joined the Russian side. It's still the same bird. It's just different wings, right? So they've laid these snares, and as the Quan said, they'll set you up. They'll put you in a position that you can't get out of, man. Now you got to fight all these different countries around when you should have aligned with your nation, your people. They do the same thing to Jake, man. You going to sell out, all right? But when you understand and finally see that, dang, this devil is wicked. He got you so deep into it, you can't get out. I look at T.I., okay? T.I., you know, he had thoughts to leave Satan. But what did they do? They constantly put him in jail, okay? Letting him know we have the power over you, right? We'll throw you back in there if we want to, if you don't want to do what we want you to do. They reminded him. And then they told, we need another sacrifice. Give us your, didn't he just lose his sister or something a couple years ago? We needed another sacrifice, right? So that's how it comes, man. They come and collect, all right? You get in bed with Satan, you fuck for the rest of your life, man, all right? You know, pretty much. Unless somehow Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi want to pull you up out of that. Don't see many that go in Hollywood that do that come out. Nah, that's not often.
And real
Right.
quick, let me bring this Job 20, verse 11. His bones are full of sin of his youth. So this is how this man gets down, man. This man is full of sin from the youth, man, from birth, man. Once again, all this man knows is rape, rob, and murder, man. All this man knows is how to overthrow. All this man knows is how to sow wickedness and evil in the earth. He is the crooked. He is the wicked. He is the dragon. He is the serpent. He is the devil. He is Lucifer. He is the red horse, man. Don't get it fucked up. Don't get it. Don't get it don't confuse it. Understand and know what it is, man. You trying to make this man out to be a damn cuddle bear, and this man is a full-on dragon. You see that? So this man is full of sin from his youth, which shall lie down with him in the dust. This is where this man is at. He kicks up dust. He kicks up confusion. This is how he's able to do what he does. This man kicks up so much confusion. He'll change. He changes everything around here, man. Man changes times. This man, he done kicked up so much confusion. You can't even get real food.
That's why you got dummy coming in here talking about Friday, Saturday, Sabbath, man.
Exactly. You see that? This is Esau, man. Verse 12. Though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, though he hide it under his tongue, claiming he gonna have your back, make all type of treaties with you. You see that? Bring his embassies over in your country, bring his military over in your country, bring his ambassadors over there in your country, claiming that he helping you the whole time. He just looking for resources, looking on a way how to get over on you, trying to establish, make sure a central bank get established in your country. You see that? And continue to take your resources. Now, that's what he doing. You see? But claiming he bringing democracy and peace. Verse 13. Though he spare it and forsake it not, but keep it still within his mouth. Yeah, he keep it within his mouth. Yo, though he go humbly, beware of him. You see that? He is still the wicked. Yeah, you gotta watch this man. Though he spare it and forsake it not, but keep it still within his mouth, yet his meat in his bowels is turned. It is the gall of apes within him. Yo, this man is this man is full of poison within him. Can't trust him. Don't keep close to him. You see that? Because eventually he will what? He will overthrow you and stand up in your place.
Mm-hmm.
You got it, bro.
I gotta go to Psalms 58 now. Verse 1. Do ye indeed speak righteousness, O congregation? Do you judge uprightly, O ye sons of men? Ye in heart do work wickedness. In your mind, ye weigh the violence of your hands in the earth. The wicked are estranged from the womb. As the elder said, in their bones from their youth, they're wicked. So it doesn't matter what point in time as a nation they are. Look at how that nation started, man. Your ass was in slavery, man. All right, you trying to think that America was great. When was America ever great? Never. And the parts that you look at America and you like, guess who built those parts? Jakes. Okay? All these little, the train tracks, all right, the buildings, even the Constitution and the system. You had Jakes, Moors, that were helping these Edomites get established before this country was really established. You had 7 Moorish presidents before you had a George Washington. All right? So understand that, man. These dudes been wicked and they've been violent. They are estranged from the womb. Their purpose is to be wicked. So you can't change that. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear. Once again, that's that poison as the Quran was bringing out, man. All right, this is that serpent. This is that snake, which will not hearken to the voice of charmers, charming never so wisely. Break their teeth, O power, in their mouth. Break out the great teeth of the young lions, O Yahawah. They don't listen to the charmers. They don't listen to the ones singing that song. You know how you got they play the song for the viper or whatever, the cobra, and it comes out. Yeah, Esau ain't listening to none of that. So Esau will never repent. They don't want to hear the song. They can't get right. We are the singers, man. We are the ones that's singing this song. We're crying out loud. We're wailing. And we're trying to let you know, get right. Some of y'all is actually going to listen to it. And you're going to repeat the song. You're going to have it on repeat. But most of y'all want to go listen to that bullshit, that chaotic shit, which is tragic for you. You got it?
And then you got these simple ass Israelites, right? Got you simple minded so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that's walking around here stuck on stupid. You'll come over here and say, well, not all the Edomites are like that. Not all the Edomites are like that. Any single Edomite living today, if they was placed in a position of power and told what to do by the elite bankers, guess what? They gonna do it. You see that? They gonna do it. Matter of fact, where's all the white people marching and causing
Dang, Zaquan, they hit you with something.
yeah, man, they got me.
And what the fuck? All right, I'm gonna drop you and you come right back up. Come back up. I don't even know what he said. TikTok, chill out, man. All right, you got it.
Yeah, fuck Esau. Go fuck man. Listen, hey. Anyway, well, you got all you Jakes down in Mississippi, right? You being hung by the tree. Where are the Edomites marching up and down the streets and making an uproar for your cause? Where they at? Where they at? Why you don't see them? Why they ain't out there marching since there are some good Edomites? Where they at? But let them be going through something. Oh, Jake gonna come through with the cape on and everything. Yeah, Jake gonna swing through, fly through, and fight and fight the world for Esau. You see that? Yeah, he'll fight the world for Esau, but yet Esau won't fight for you. You see that? Yeah, you are that charmer trying to charm that snake. Yeah, you think eventually they gonna get right eventually. No, he gonna be exactly what he is, that snake. And you gonna keep trying to play that music, and your simple ass is gonna get bit. You see that? And you're gonna die of that poison.
Mm-hmm.
Simple as can be, man. And y'all ain't y'all 2/3 ain't gonna get it until you put in that trap. That's when you're gonna get it. Hell, you ain't learned nothing from Hurricane Katrina. You see that? Ain't learned nothing from Hurricane Katrina. Hurricane Katrina came through, all you Jake were put in the situation of hell. And all the Edomites, where they was at? Or they was getting on buses and getting shipped up out of there. Why they ain't stop the bus and say, hey, this shit is wrong. We ain't leaving, we ain't going nowhere until the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans get on this bus with us. Well, what happened to that? Why they ain't say that? But it's some good Edomites, right? Why they ain't do that? Yeah, they left your ass right there in that arena. Y'all simple, man. You got it, bro.
And I was on the live yesterday just listening, and it's this goofy. I don't even remember dude's name. He was just goofy as hell. He said the Russians, you know, they're good people. They have so much land, you know, and they hate America. They hate Europe. They hate them. They, you know, God is with them. I said, what? They Edomites too, bro. All right, you know, I'm just listening from the comments, and I'm like, this is the mindset, because Jake get food, a gift destroyeth the heart. He said, because the Russians, they worship a black God. They brought out the Russian icons and showed us the truth about our king. No, nigga. All right. Elder Abba Bibbins brought out this truth and been showing us before the Russians showcased that. All right. So get that out of your mindset. This is Ezekiel, the 39th chapter. And it says, prophecy against Gog, invaders destroyed. Okay? Therefore, thou son of man, prophesy against Gog, and say, thus saith Yahawah power, behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal. So who's against them? Yahawah. And I will turn thee back and leave but the sixth part of thee, and will cause thee to come up from the north parts, and will bring them upon the mountains of Israel. And I will smite thy bow out of thy left hand, and will cause thine arrows to fall out of thy right hand. Thou shalt fall upon the mountains of Israel, thou and all thy bands, and the people that is with thee I will give thee unto the ravenous birds of every sort, and to the beasts of the field to be devoured. Thou shalt fall upon the open field, for I have spoken it, saith Yahawah power. And I will send a fire on Magog, and among them that dwell carelessly in the isles, and they shall know that I am Yahawah. So the Most High is going to use the Russians to bring his vengeance, but he's also going to destroy them, because they are Edomites as well. They took that land from the real Russians, which were of a dark-skinned complexion, Japhites, which are now in the Isles, now are in the lands, the islands, your Tongans, your Samoans, your Hawaiians, your Polynesians, etc., etc. So those Edomites, if you know their true history, if you look up the Caucasian Wars and things of that nature, they drove those people out of that land, and they took those lands, just how the French, the British, the Spanish, the Portuguese, the Dutch did it over here. So they're not much different, man. Okay? It's two sides of the same bird. They may be fighting one another right now, but they're both Edomites. All right? So stop being around here saying that, well, the Russians are good. No, they fucking not. They want to chip your ass and put you in slavery, just how DJT and the banking families want to. You got it, Zaquan.
Yeah, look at this damn simpleton right here. Turtle Island. But yet, if we was to bring him up here and tell him to go to Genesis 49 and break down all the prophecies in Genesis chapter 49, he wouldn't be able to do it. But he gonna tell us that our 12 tribe sign is incorrect, it's bullshit.
I sent you an invite, man. Come break down how the 12 tribes is bullshit. Come break it down.
Yo,
Since you the teacher.
Yeah, break down Genesis 49.
Come on up here, man. I got time today, you know.
Okay. Yeah, we all got time today. We want to see you break down Genesis 49 because you so smart. You know the scriptures.
You said the 12 tribes is false. Come up here and break it down. Because I want to know the truth, brother. I'm here for the truth. 100% of it. You got time? You coming up here, Turtle Island, or you just talking in the comments? Yeah, he ain't accepted it. He just talking in the comments.
Come simple. You see that? Simple-minded Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that always got something to say, but yet don't know nothing, man. Make a claim, but then when you put them on task, hey, come up here and break it down then. Show us what Genesis 49 is talking about. Break that down. Because you say we don't know what we're talking about, so you do it. And now they disappear. Disappear. Totally gone.
Alexandre, can we read Hebrew? Yeah. The Hebrew that you have right there, that's Yahawah. That's the Father's true name. All right? But we don't read that Yiddish Hebrew, which has E's, O's, U's, and V's in it. We read the Lashawan Kodash, the proper Hebrew. Right here. Dang, boy. Damn, MacBook, I be forgetting how to use this bitch sometimes. There you go. All right. That's the proper Hebrew. Right there. That's the proper alphabet. You have up top, you have the Paleo. You have down here the Assyrian.
Which is what he got the name in right there.
Yep. So yeah, man, back to the article. Let's get back. What did I do? I did something on accident. All right, so U.S. pulls last aircraft carrier in Asia as Trump focuses on Iran and the Western Hemisphere. And it's funny because this is my old ship right here. The USS George Washington, CVN 73, is departing the Pacific and expected to replace the USS Abraham Lincoln.
Okay, right? Yeah, I heard about to come pick you up.
Hell nah, I ain't going back. Shit. I would be one of them sailors jumping off that bitch.
Right.
Well, now that I know this truth, oh hell nah. Get me off this hole.
He's so jumping.
I'm jumping, bro. Nah, I'll be praying. And I wouldn't be, shoot. I would have been got out. Cause you know they gave, shoot, this is for you Jakes, man. That's in the military. That when they came through 2021, 2020, and the jab was there, they gave every sailor, every soldier an option to get out if you didn't want to take it. So, I mean, you should have got out. That was your chance right there.
Damn right. I sure enough would have been out.
Yeah. I told my sister, man, get your ass out. She didn't get out and she took that shit. I was like, come on, man, what you doing? You know? That's her choice, though. You know? So, but she had a choice. So Yahawah provided a choice for you to not take the magazine and to get out of the military. And then you had to just simply wait, because now everybody that got put out and stuff, what is the military doing now? They got to pay those people back because, you know, it was all a big scam. So you would have got your money back. You would have got your benefits back. You would have been able to go to college for free and all of that. Still, if you just trusted Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, the just shall live by his faith, right? Not by fear mongering. Okay? We're not scared of this devil. Okay? Alexandria, we're not about to be going back and forth in the comments with you. But go ahead, Zaquan.
I was just about to tell them, Alexandria, you could just go to, what's that? So am I? SoAmI.com. Yeah. If you want to get the correct Hebrew and understanding words, just go to SoAmI.com. There you go.
Joinmybooks.com. Yep. You said, but those that pronunciation have anything to do with the definition of the word. I would also suggest you download what you call the blue letter Bible. Okay, you could simply go in here. Let's go to Exodus 15:3 real quick for an example. The Lord is a man of war. The Lord is his name. Now, this would be the Father's name right here. It would be Yahawah. You go into here, you go into the interlinear, and then it will have the Strongs right here, H3068. And that goes back to, as you can see, the name that you have right there. Yahawah. Yahawah. Okay? This is incorrect. So you have to chew that up and spit it out. This is the correct way. Yahawah. Now you would read that according to the alphabet. Right here. Yahawah. Yahawah. Read that according to the alphabet. And that's how you would get the correct pronunciation. The definition would be correct. The existing one. He exists. He is. All right. So once again, that's the blue letter Bible. All right. That would help you out. But Con, let's keep it going. What was you saying? Was you saying something or was I saying something?
Nah, we was just pretty much getting on the Hebrew and telling him where he could go to learn the Hebrew. So we good. That's good.
Con. So going back to the article. So the U.S. George Washington is replacing the Abraham Lincoln in the Middle East. And amid growing concerns about what? Mental health and supply issues. Because who brought it out? Did you bring that out yesterday or somebody? That Iran had hit a supply base early on in the war. And that damaged the supply.
I think that was Montasaba.
Okay. I knew somebody. You know, a shalom to the brother. So that right there damaged them. Now you have at sea what you call a RAS, replenishment at sea. And that happens, damn near every 30 days. Okay, where you replenish all your supplies, you know, and you have a ship that pulled up on the side, and then you have helicopters that be on that ship, and they take crates, you know, cargo. They take it from the smaller supply ship to the carrier, and you know that's a major logistics aspect. We had to participate in that. We got the forklifts and all of that, the pallet jacks, et cetera, et cetera. So if those supplies are damaged, then I think it was the brother bringing it out. Their supplies are now coming from Diego Garcia. And that's thousands and thousands of miles away, man, in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. So they're not going to re-up every 30 days. It's going to be longer and longer. And therefore, that's going to make the conditions on the ship man. I'm telling you, when it get to the end of a deployment, bro, all you see is Pop-Tarts and grapefruits. That's all you have to eat. And then whatever they got, which is most likely going to be some pork, all right? It's going to be ass. You know what I'm saying? It's not like gourmet meals on the ship. It's already trash for you, okay? So...
And mind you, they've been out there for 250 days, bro.
50 days.
Bro,
yeah, man.
Bro, even being on land... That's a long ass deployment. Hey, being on land in a war environment, on a deployment that long, and you ain't been back to your regular base,
and
you out there in war, bro, you losing your mind, bro.
Yeah, and they not just floating around. They doing drills. They doing what the fuck we used to do? Battle stations where you have to go and you have to pretend it's war. You have to simulate war.
Exactly.
So you got to run and you got to close all the hatches, you know, and then they'll be like, this side of the ship got hit with a missile. Now y'all gotta move and y'all gotta isolate and close it up and pretend like it's flooding. In the same time, you gotta dress up in all this hot ass gear.
Just about to say that shit, bro.
Bro, I'm talking about you got fucking the oxygen tanks on your back. All this shit, bro. And I mean, bro, battle stations suck. And we was just pretending, you know? So I know that they're more intense now because they're actually in the middle of the action.
Exactly. And that's what I was about to say. Even being on land, when I was in the military and we was at war, hell, when you hit the 5-month mark, boy, you losing it. Man, you get tired of wearing all that damn battle gear. Carrying around all these damn weapons, man. Being on high alert at all times, man.
At all times.
Motherfucking, what's the damn shit? mortar rounds flying in and hitting everywhere and shit while you sleeping and all kind of shit. Yeah,
Yep.
man, you get tired of that shit. And they on a boat?
Yeah.
Shit.
So then think about the mental aspect. It sucks. You gotta do watches. Let's say you worked all day. You get to bed at like 10. Now you gotta get up at 2 to stand watch, and you gotta stand watch for 4 hours, and then you gotta go to work at 6. This is the type of environment that's going on right now. It ain't no play. It's 4 hour days, 4 hours of sleep. You know, you get lucky if you get 6. They are on, as you said, on alert, high alert, because they're in the middle of the fire, man. You know, this shit sucks, and it's stressing you the hell out. Cause you like, yo, you know, are we gonna get hit today? Is this the last day that I live? You know? Is this the last day that I live? So the Most High, the King of Terrors, is terrorizing these people right now.
Hey, bro, that's hell, bro. I'm so glad, boy, I wasn't in the Navy. Ooh, boy, that's hell on a fucking ship like that, bro. 250 days at least on the ground. You know what I'm saying? You could go to the cafeteria. In the cafeteria, they got lobster and steak. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know you're at war. You get the lobster and steak. You know what I'm saying? At least we could go to the cafeteria and get lobster and steak. You know what I'm saying? Damn, you on that ship, but hey, you got to wait until something come out to you. They got to send some helicopters or something to drop off packages.
That's why Iran, they play chess. You know, they invented chess, and they ain't playing around. They knew to hit that supply base early on, because they knew they had plans for this shit to be a prolonged war. They ain't playing.
Yeah, that's real, boy. Hey, there's a video clip on TikTok going around from Fox News. You got this damn reporter. I guess he used to be in the military. This man up there lying his ass off. This man talking about, oh, I used to be in the military, and when we was deployed, we wasn't complaining. You know, 250 days, that's nothing. 250 days, hell, I done went 6 months without taking a shower. Man, shut your ass
That nigga a
up.
damn lie.
Exactly. Shut your ass up. Man, this motherfucking, it's all kind of damn trailers with showers in it, scattered throughout all the different campsites, man. If you don't even have a hardened facility. But most places got hardened facilities. Your ass wasn't in no trying to make it seem like he just in the middle of nowhere and he ain't got no showers. I ain't take a shower for 6 months. Man, your damn skin would fall off your body if you ain't showered in 6 months. You damn Edomite, and then you over there in the sun in the desert. Come on, bro. Let's get for real. All I ate, your boy say, all I ate, I wouldn't eat the MREs. All I ate was he said all I ate was ramen noodles and tuna.
Yeah, it needs to be lying.
All right, my boy. So how'd you get the ramen noodles and tuna? So obviously you had to have some kind of commissary over there, which we do. The commissary up over there.
Alexandria, what happened, bro? What's your issue, man? Okay, you just 360 switched up. What the hell is a tapist? I know what they mean, but that's how, like, your spirit has been exposed, man. Okay, we wasn't even talking about nothing concerning Deuteronomy 22nd chapter.
Man, let's go see what this fool about.
Where does it say in the law that we can't curse? Okay, because if it doesn't, if it's not a law pertaining to it, then you're giving a false charge. You're giving a slander. You know, and really, I'm just about to keep it going, man. All right, you have a Western mindset about you. You're adding to the law. Okay. You know, I'm warning you right now. You're adding to the law. It's no law pertaining to language.
Bro, go check out this man page.
It's some bullshit.
Boy, it's some bullshit.
All right, I'll check it real quick.
Go check out that man's page. But he got the truth though. He gonna tell us we wrong.
Hey, he said he speak fluent Hebrew, man.
Trust me, I could tell. he speak that Yiddish. We could
What is
tell.
this?
Exactly. We could tell.
Oh snap! You thought the creature in the garden was a snake? Oh wait a minute, it's a Draco.
Yeah, man. Look, the Nephilim, bro.
This
Oh
shit is.
shit, who is that?
Oh no, dude. This shit uncomfortable, bro. This is uncomfortable.
Oh man, fairy tale, man. Fairy tale.
Yeah,
This is what they
bro.
live in, man.
I ain't even watching nothing, bro. We just gonna mute you up, man. We gonna get you up out of here.
Fairy tale mode, man. That's what they live in.
Have a good day, bro. Hey, Nashar said that's Reptar. Reptar.
Right. Reptor.
Oh shit. Hey, let me get this. This is Zephaniah 3 and 8. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith Yahawah, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms to pour upon them my indignation, even all my fierce anger. For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. And that's what we're seeing with Trump pulling all his aircraft carriers from Asia, and he's pulling them where? To the so-called Middle East. Everything has to match up. Everything has to end up in the valley of Yahawashi. This is where everybody needs to come. So the Most High is gathering all the ingredients for this recipe of burn the heathen up and all those that fight against Jerusalem, including you 2/3 Israelites. This is why a draft is looming over your head. It's about to come through, man. All right?
And I can't wait. That's when these so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans gonna be waking up when that draft swing in. When El Nino get finished smashing up these crops and these livestock, when these damn grocery stores become empty, yeah, that's gonna wake them up.
Yep. So let me see. The lack of a U.S. carrier in the Pacific may be short-lived if the Navy deploys another in the next couple of months, but it shows how the open-ended operations with Iran are running some American sailors ragged. Analysts say while the Trump administration further retreats from the Asian Pacific region and focuses on the Western Hemisphere, the administration says that the Pacific is supposed to be the most important behind the Western Hemisphere, right? Let's keep it going. Instead, the U.S. is doing the exact opposite of its previously expressed goal of pulling out of the Middle East. So, I mean, they was lying. What happened with all this? What was that last month? They was talking peace treaties and ceasefires and all of that. Where's that at?
Hey, I had to do a whole live on that. You had so many people coming to my live telling me that we false prophets, and that Trump, they about to sign a peace treaty, and that we need to shut down shop. Yeah, I had to do a whole live and go through all the prophecies that's about to hit, and to tell them, write down what I'm saying. Yeah, write down these scriptures that I'm saying, and come back in the next couple of months and tell me I wasn't right. Yeah, write it down. You see that? Yeah, y'all, hey, y'all gonna understand and know who the true prophets are real soon, man. Lord willing, we stay in our lives. You see that? We got this thing, hey, we got this thing on repeat, man. We been seeing the movie. We continually watch the movie over and over and over and over again, man. We love this movie. We watch this movie so much. Hell, I got to go buy another copy, because this copy getting old. It don't play right no more. That's how much we watch this movie, man. Got it on repeat, man. We know the spoiler alerts. We know what's coming, man. So for all those individuals that came to my live talking that shit that day, where they at now? Yeah, it was all hell Trump about 2 months ago, and that they were about to sign the peace treaty, and we don't know what we talking about. Now all of a sudden, where they at? Mouths closed. You see that? Mouth on shutdown. And wait until the new fiscal year hit. They're gonna close some more of you people mouths.
Yep. They don't know what's going on, man. So this is coming from Alazera. I know a lot of brothers be hitting this. A good little website. And I'm going to just read a couple points. The Iran-U.S. Memorandum of Understanding, that's what they're calling it, signed in June, is set to expire today, August the 16th.
Oh, we here. I was waiting on that to expire. Oh yeah,
Yep.
it's on now.
With talks, you got it.
What that mean, right? You know what that mean when that expires?
It's on again.
Yeah, that means everything that was talked about when it comes to, them letting the Strait of Hormuz be open, or letting ships come in and out, and all that shit is out the window now. That means everything goes right back to straight up lockdown. We ain't letting shit come through. Anything that we said in the past, it don't matter no more. Now we in full on war. Meaning we're about to make your ass feel it. So if you ain't got no fertilizer, if you ain't got no gas, you ain't got no oil, well damn it, you ain't getting it. Because now the memorandum it's over with. So what you could expect now, you could start to expect to see some of these gas stations closing down. Because soon as these oil reserves continue to get lower and lower, eventually they're gonna have to close it off because they're at war. Some of this oil gonna have to be used for the war. Yeah. So therefore, you American citizens, you're no longer what? You're no longer in the mind frame of those that have the decision. Those that make the decisions, shall I say, you're no longer in the mind frame. No, you are in a war economy. So when you're in a war economy, everything that you think goes to you or should be coming to you, no, it no longer goes to you or shall be coming to you. It shall go what? Towards the war. You see that? That's why the scriptures say the teaks shall what? Shall not come. The vintage shall not come. Hey, you about to be in a war environment. Yeah, shit finna be. Hey, I was waiting on that, bro. Good pull, man. Good pull.
Yeah, that's it. It happened today. With talks to end the war deadlocked. All right, as you can see. So ain't no ending the war, man. They didn't get nowhere in these negotiations. And then furthermore, Israel sends more soldiers to the village of Qasara in the occupied West Bank, while Israeli settlers have been laying siege to 3 Palestinian. It's the same old shit. All right. And that's the main reason that Iran ain't fucking with the U.S. because y'all letting Israel do all of this. And, part of the ceasefire was that Israel needs to stop doing what they doing. So the least of the flock shall draw them out. That's what we've been seeing.
And now, since this memorandum is done with, now guess what you're gonna see Iran do? They're gonna attack. Oh, yeah. Because the only reason why they wasn't attacking, because they was trying to uphold the memorandum. The memorandum states that they would not attack Iran, so they did not attack. But as you see, it was those small hatters, shall I say? I don't want the live to get taken down. Those small hatters, they what? They never abided by the memorandum. And still to this day, they're not abiding by it. So now that the memorandum is over, now Iran is like, hey, we abided by it. We never broke our promise. Hey, now it's over with. Now we can get down to business. Now we can start back attacking. Because we did our part. You can't say that we ain't do our part. We tried.
Yeah. And that's why, Elder said all this gas and all that, fertilizer, all that, everything's about to go back up. All right. I'm going to pull up what I got over here. This is from Ships 25. This is a free app you can download. All right. And as you can see, this is Bahrain, all right, Kuwait. This is really the Strait of Hormuz. And this is where all these ships are locked in now. Okay. You get over here, and as you can see, it's kind of coming to a halt. Okay, this area, because this is where Iran is going to fuck you up if you come through, pretty much. All right. So stuff is being halted. They're waiting. And they don't want no smoke. You know, these are just regular shipping vessels. And they like, so all of this, all of these type of goods, as you zoom in, you see it's a lot more. All of these type of goods and ships, they're carrying massive amounts of cargo. This stuff is gonna be deadlocked and stopped over here. All right. Salakia, as you can see. So yeah, man, that's millions, if not billions of goods that needs to go all around the world. So really, for brothers, really understand how, and Iran understands how strategic this little strait is. Okay? It's no way to get these goods up out of there unless you put them on, maybe take them over there and put them on a ship or put them on a plane. But most goods move via ships. Okay? A lot of goods move via ships. Cause you go through the strait and then you get out here and you go everywhere else. India, go over here to China, okay, Africa, and wherever you want to go. So this is an important little strait. And I wouldn't put it past them if
Hey,
this strait over here gets blocked too. Go ahead, go ahead.
real quick, that is the area where the natives went through. All right, swinging around the Horn of Africa. All right,
Okay, yep.
no, go over, not the Hormuz, but over there by Kuwait.
Down here?
No. Go back up. Go over there where you was at by Kuwait. Go by Kuwait, by Iraq and all that shit. All right, look for the Euphrates River. The Euphrates River should be right up over there by Iraq. Yep. Do you see the Euphrates River?
Dang, I don't think they
Is
like
it popping up?
I don't think they name it on here.
All right, so zoom back out a little bit. So the Euphrates River is in Iraq. Okay, so that river would go out to that little area right there. You see that little sea area right there by Kuwait? Yeah, that's where the natives went from this area right here.
Oh, right here.
Kind.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah. Cause
If
this
that
goes deep.
if that goes into the Euphrates River, that's the way.
Damn, yeah, that does go. This goes all the way through Iraq.
Yeah, because Iraq and parts of Syria and parts of Turkey, that is ancient Assyria. That's where they went.
As y'all can see,
Look
yeah,
at the
this
Euphrates
goes.
right there. That's the Euphrates right there. Boom.
Yep, it is Euphrates. Yep. So they, yeah, okay,
So
that's
this is
tight.
the way. This is the way the natives came. So if you zoom out a little bit, keep going out. Yeah, swing it down, swing it all the way down into the ocean. That ocean by Kuwait. I think that's the Persian Gulf, if I'm not mistaken.
Let me see.
That they enter into, that you go out into. I think that's the Persian Gulf, if I'm not mistaken. And
Down
then
here.
now that body of water that you enter into, that big body of water right there. Go up. Whatever this part of water, what is that water right there? That body of water. I think that's the Persian Gulf, if I'm not mistaken.
It probably is, because I mean, Iran is right here.
Right,
So this got to
exactly.
be the Persian Gulf.
Yeah, I think that's the Persian Gulf. And then they just zipped around the Horn of Africa.
Yep. Going down here.
Yep. And then
And this right here, shoot, this right here used to kill a lot of ships back in the day.
Right.
This area.
Yep. And then they came across to the islands of America and then going into South America.
Yeah.
That's the route.
That's the route. Yeah. That's cold. Yeah, that's hard. So, yep, going through, yeah, because that Euphrates goes all the way through the Strait of Hormuz and it comes out here. That's
All right.
dope.
And that same area of the Euphrates, that's where the war is going to take place, which is ancient Assyria. So that's why when you read in 2nd Esdras, chapter 15, it say that they shall waste Assyria. They shall waste a portion of the land of Syria, talking about ancient Assyria. So what you know is parts of Syria, parts of Iraq, and parts of Turkey. That's where everybody gonna build up at.
Con. Hey, this Alexandre dude want to come up. You want to deal with him or not?
Man, bring the simpleton up, man.
Hey, be respectful or you will be dropped and blocked, man. How you doing?
Yeah, what's going on? Yeah, cool, man. What's going on? No, I just want to say, like, sometimes you have to be more, like, willing to hear what others have to say, because it's not every time, everything that you claim to know is the truth, because there's a
All
lot of
right,
things that
bro.
you
I'm gonna stop you
say,
right there. I'm
you
gonna
know.
stop you right there, okay? The scripture says that we
Yeah,
have an unction to know all things. Unction means an anointing, okay? We have studied and labored, and the Spirit is dealing with us. We're not trying to take on the
yeah.
wine that you're sipping because certain things you're saying, you're drunk. What's the name of the Father? Let's
Okay,
start right there. What's the name of the Father?
no, let me
What's the
just
name
be
of the
clear with
Father,
you.
brother?
No, before you cut me
What's
off,
the
because I
name
know
of
that
the
is what
Father, brother? That's a simple question.
his name is his name.
Yeah, and that's it. You
I
don't know.
don't want to get into
You don't
details
know.
like, with names and stuff because a lot
Of
of
course, you
people
don't
like
want to
to
get in
put,
details of names.
no, because you see, what matters is your heart. This is
Oh
what
my
you all
God.
have to understand. Do you know if the English language that you speak in is a spell? There's many different, I read a lot of books. I know a lot of different languages.
Let's go to
That's my
Psalms
hobby.
145 and 21.
You know,
Psalms 145 and
yo,
21. My mouth shall speak the praise of
I'm,
Yahawah, and let all flesh
I'm
bless his holy name
I'm
forever
actually
and ever.
looking for someone that reads Hebrew so like me and them can study. So that's what I'm actually doing now, scrolling
All right,
through.
bro.
But
All right,
like
bro. You don't got it,
most
bro.
of
You don't have it. You're thinking from your mind. You're not actually coming from the scriptures. You brought no precepts out or nothing.
Man, get him out of here, man.
you see,
I mean, ain't nothing funny about it, bro. You lost as hell, man. Get Isaiah 28 and 11, man. Man, hey, listen, man. You damn 2/3, man. 2/3 of Israel, man. Y'all think shit is funny all the time, man. Y'all think we just do these lies, we just go out to the street corners and do this work. Y'all think we doing this shit deceitfully? No, man, we really do this shit, man. That's what y'all don't get or understand. And then you want to come and try to come in here and tell us that we wrong or we don't know what we talking about. Listen, we done studied this shit. We are actually your real prophets, man. We don't do this shit for play. We ain't sitting in the damn basement just coming up with our own damn thought process. Bring out the Isaiah 28 and 11, man.
For with stammering lips and another tongue will he speak to this people.
So this is why you see us speaking English, man. Read it again.
For stammering lips and another tongue will he speak to this people.
Exactly, man. We speaking to our people in whatever tongue, whatever language that we are in the lands of. And we're speaking unto our people and giving them this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. It's simple, man. You don't know the scriptures, man. You think that the prophet's gonna be just speaking Hebrew and that's it? How we gonna edify the people that don't speak Hebrew? Read it again, bro.
For with stammering lips and another tongue will he speak to this people.
That's right, man. We're gonna speak to our people in other languages, man. Wherever we have been scattered. This is how we're gonna speak unto our people. So for those that are in America, guess what? We speaking in English. For those that are down in South America, Central America, guess what? They speaking in Spanish and Portuguese. For those that's in Germany, you got the prophets that's out there in Germany speaking German, whatever German language they speaking over there, and so forth and so on, man.
Mm-hmm.
Them
This is
simple-minded individuals, bro.
Yep. This is, and we don't want you trying to come back up, bro. You already showed us your heart. As you said, your heart. He knows your heart, right? You already showed us. This is Psalms 101 and 4. A froward heart shall depart from me. I will not know a wicked person. Your heart is froward. It's difficult. You don't align to the scriptures. We align to the scriptures. It's 17 people in here. All right. 16 of them align to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Okay, you know, maybe some new people, I don't know. But majority of the people in here are calling on the correct names, and they're trying to hear the scriptures. They're not sitting in the comments trying to mock and scoff. They're not coming up here trying to disagree, trying to tell people, hey, bro, you got to listen to other. No, this is a dialogue, brother. Psych, it's a monologue. It's not a dialogue. We're not here to go back and forth with you. We are teaching a class right now. You see this on the screen? This is what we're going into. We don't care what your opinion is, bro, on nothing. At the end, nothing. You don't have it. All right? You was boasting in the comments about you speaking fluent Hebrew, but I know it's the Yiddish because you didn't stand boldly for the name of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. I don't want to talk about the names. He knows my heart. Yeah, he does. He knows your heart is forward. Therefore, you're a wicked individual.
And then you out here boasting about speaking in Hebrew, but yet you don't know no damn scriptures. You don't understand what the movie is about. So what the hell is you speaking Hebrew gonna do for you if you have no clue, no idea what the hell is going on, if you have not the faith? Simple, man.
Yep. So back to the article. We can get a little bit more, wrap it up.
Okay.
All right. Shipping traffic in Hormuz slows to a near halt. That's what we just showed everybody on ships. And this joint got some, it's got to bypass that stuff and just hit the X. So as we showed everybody over here, all right, this right here, this is the choking point. And as you can see, no ships. So stuff has moved to a slow halt. You got everything being held over here. So this matches up with what the article is saying. All these different ships are being held back here because they know Iran about to start blowing shit up again. Okay? And you got ships being held over here. A lot of ships. When you zoom in, it's a lot of ships that's just chilling, waiting to go. But nothing is coming past this little choking point, all right? Unless, Iran is allowing it, which they cool with China and Russia. They'll let them flow through, all right?
Okay.
The Reuters news agency is reporting that shipping through the Strait of Hormuz slowed over the weekend. Because what? Because today is the day. With no ships transitioning the waterway on Sunday. So nothing moved. The agency, and that means the goods that was going to get on your shelves are a day behind now. Right? The fertilizer that was going to go to the farmers is a day behind now. This stuff, you're not going to feel the effects immediately, but you're going to feel it over weeks. And this is for a carnal individual, they can't understand what's really going on because they like to see things instant. You know how the dude was talking about he ate ramen noodles and blah, blah. He want that instant gratification. Okay? You're not going to understand. Over time, when the shelves are empty, you didn't know it was coming. So that's like us. We're out here measuring the times diligently and looking for that thief. We're paying attention. So when the famines and things of that nature come, we already knew because the strength and power of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, let us know. So we know what times we in. The agency citing ships tracking data from Kepler and 5 commodity vessels transitioned the waterway on Saturday, and none were recorded sailing through on Sunday, marking a significant drop compared to the previous weekend when 31 vessels transitioned the waterway, because today is the day. The drop in numbers this weekend came to the UAE, said 3 vessels operated by the Abu Dhabi National Oil Company were attacked in transit last week. And that's going back to, people are reporting that Trump is not reporting everything that's going on. And why would the U.S. do it? They're not reporting and telling you everything that's taking place in the Strait of Hormuz and how Iran is kicking their ass. Because that gives us more ammo. All right?
Hey, that goes back to that article that we brought out last week when it said that They was trying to track those mini submarines, and they have no clue where they went.
Yep.
So if they don't have no clue where those mini submarines went, that means they don't know what strategy Iran is using and what traps they got set with those submarines. So this is why America, they can't control it. They have no clue, no idea what Iran has set up. And this is why it will be what? Troops on the ground. You ain't gonna be able to fight this war by battleship. You ain't gonna be able to fight this war by air. No, eventually you're gonna have to go troops on the ground. And you shall come up out of the Jordan. That's where you're gonna come up out of, Esau. Just like the scripture said. You're gonna come out of the Jordan with your beating your chest, acting like you a roaring lion, and you're gonna run up in there and you're gonna get your ass kicked.
Yep.
And you already got your build up over there in Jordan. You been building that up.
Dang, man, why I do that shit? Go back. I zoom in.
Yeah, you're gonna go out of the Jordan right into Iraq.
Man.
Over into Assyria.
Let me pull that up. I'm gonna pull it up real quick.
So everything that the scripture, everything that the prophecies state is coming to pass. Ain't no ifs, ands, buts about it. So when an individual try to come and tell us that we ain't got the truth, you wasting your time. We know for facts that we got the truth. For everything that we speak about is happening. And we ain't had to change up nothing. Our doctrine have been the same doctrine from the beginning. We ain't switched up. We ain't changed up. Come on, brother. I'm gonna need you to learn how to work this computer, bro.
Bro, I picked the most trash definition of yeah, bro. Alright, this one looks good. This one looks good. Alright.
Yeah, man, they gonna run up out of the Jordan, man, right into Iraq and Syria, man. Right up by the river Euphrates, man. That's where it's going down at,
Yeah.
man.
Here go the
Yeah, that where we're
Euphrates, here
gonna
go the
be.
Tigris.
Yeah, that's where it's gonna be, man.
That go Jordan.
Yep. That's where he gonna come out like that lion. Gonna go over there and get his ass whooped, man. This is where the buildup is gonna be. Drying up the Euphrates River, preparing the way for the kings of the east.
Yep. So everybody's meeting right over here, man. This is what's gonna take place.
And as I stated in a live a couple of weeks back, that place right there, literally, every war. Matter of fact, type in AI, bro. Type in how I put that shit. Put in the Levant area, because that's what the area is called. It's called the Levant area. In the Levant area, how many major wars have taken place in the Levant area? See if it pulls up like it did for me. You're gonna find out that every major event, when it comes to empires changing course or empires falling, it took place in that area.
It said hundreds of localized and major conflicts have taken place in the Levant area over 5 millennia, making it impossible to give an exact total. Key monumental conflicts include the Battle of Kadash, that's in 1274 BCE, the Muslim conquest of the Levant, multiple Crusader wars and modern Arab-Israeli wars, etc., etc.
Type in what is another name for the Levant area? Dealing with war. Because they call the area something, man. I forgot.
Are you dealing with war? The Holy Land or ancient Canaan. Al
Nah,
Sham.
nah. This they got a nickname for this damn place, bro, because all the major wars happened there. Damn, I wish I could remember, bro. That shit gonna
Nick.
bother me now until I figure it out. Type in what is another name for the Levant area.
Oh, Armageddon?
Well, yeah, because that's what Armageddon gonna take place at. But nah, they call it something else too, though.
Mm,
Damn, man. I wish I could remember, bro. Fuck it. It ain't gonna pop up. But at any rate, every major war, when dealing with an empire going down and another empire coming into power, all the wars took place in that area. No matter what you're talking about. No matter if you're talking about the Babylonians versus the Medo-Persians, the Medo-Persians versus the Greeks versus the Romans, all those empires happened there. Even when you're going back to the Byzantine Empire, happened there. All the wars. It's also called the Silk Road. The Silk Road. It's also known as that area.
yeah, I had looked that up. The Silk Road. Yeah, it went all the way, east to China, and it actually went all the way back to Jerusalem to where Yahawashi lived.
Yep. All that
To
they
Bethlehem.
always want to control that major area right there. Man, I
Yeah.
wish I could think of the name of it, bro. Matter of fact, let me see if I could look it up on my end. Hold on. I'll be back.
Yeah, Valley of Yahawashi, Valley of Decision. That's in Joel 3rd chapter. Yep. But I guess it's a nickname Zaquan talking about. But as you can see, man, every nation is being gathered to fight here in this area. Okay, so this is major. Look how big Turkey is. Like we said, Turkey is the second biggest military, nation in NATO, and they're now forming an alliance with Saudi Arabia and over here Pakistan, right here, Pakistan, and Pakistan has nukes, so everything is forming up. Everybody is aligning with each other. Okay, so it's beautiful, man. All right, it's beautiful. And Iran is extremely mountainous. It's very mountainous right here. So it is gonna be troops on the ground, but it's not gonna fare well for them. Right? At all. So while Zaquan going to get that, we're gonna begin to wrap it up. I'm gonna go get this real quick. This ties into it all. This is 2nd Esdras 15 and 27. For now are the plagues come upon the whole earth, and ye shall remain in them, for power shall not deliver you, because ye have sinned against him. Okay? So, these plagues, all these different type of things, individuals being tormented on ships, all right? Gary, Indiana, the flood, all right? All that going on, power outages, rolling blackouts,
Got
okay?
it.
These are plagues, famines. All right, yeah, go ahead, bring it.
The damn cradle of conflict.
Oh, the cradle of conflict. That's tight.
That's what it's known as. The cradle of conflict.
Okay. Cradle of conflict. Yep. A political map of the Middle East, a region often referred to as crossroads of history, culture, and intense geopolitical friction. Let me go type it in, and I don't know, because this shit tripping.
And it's also known as the crossroad of conflict. It's called the cradle of conflict, the crossroads of conflict.
Bro, no. Cradle of conflict.
Every empire has fought in that area, bro.
It was a book written about it
Mm-hmm.
in 2005. military history book by Michael Knight. And in 1932. Oh yeah, this is known.
Literally every war, bro. Every empire has fought in that area. And it's called the cradle. That's why they call it the cradle of conflict.
As you can see, cradle of conflict, Iraq, and the birth of the modern U.S. military. So yeah, that's a hot place.
Yeah, so if you look into history, you're gonna see that all the empires fought in that area. Whether you're talking, like I said, whether you're talking about the Babylonians and the Medo-Persians, the Medo-Persians and the Greeks and the Romans, and now you're gonna have the Romans fighting against Gog and Magog over there in the same area. And many more wars happen in that area. And that's why it's called the cradle of conflict.
So back to 2nd Esdras 15 and 28. Behold, an horrible vision and the appearance thereof from the east, where the nations of the dragons of Arabia shall come out with many chariots, and the multitude of them shall be carried as the wind upon earth, that all they which hear them may fear and tremble. Now, as we said earlier, you have these nations such as Iraq, all right, Saudi Arabia, UAE. They already left with oil. All right, they separated. All right, Oman, Kuwait, Qatar. Okay, all these nations which America has been controlling and manipulating is separating from America because it's no support.
They got that what's that shit you brought out? They got that Mecca agreement.
Yeah, you brought that out, the Mecca Defense Pact.
Yeah. But I called it something else. It was named something else. But yeah, when you said Mecca, I was like, oh shit, they named it the Mecca the Mecca agreement. But yeah, this is what you got going on. You got the Mecca agreement where you got all those countries now pretty much distancing themselves from America and joining up with who? With Turkey. And we all know, according to the scriptures, where Turkey going, who they gonna join up with.
Yeah.
So now you have what? You literally have America in a trap, right along with those small hatters. Look at all those countries right there. Mind you, the war is taking place where? In Iraq. Look what's surrounding Iraq. Nothing but enemies. They are surrounded, man. The only people that they got on their side at this point in time is Jordan, those small hatters, and Egypt. That's pretty much it. You got it.
I didn't even, Syria. Let me see. I'm gonna get a little bit of this. See what this dude talking about. Fair use.
Reeling. Iran, not content to hit just U.S. military bases in the region, has targeted Gulf hotels, airports, and energy infrastructure. And it says it will further escalate if Gulf leaders cannot rein in Donald Trump. The region's economic lifeline, its oil and gas exports, are squeezed in the east via Iran's control over the Strait of Hormuz, and in the west as Iran-backed Houthi rebels in Yemen are striking Saudi tankers in the Red Sea. How do Gulf countries move forward? Joining me to discuss all this is Tariq Masood, the director of Harvard's Kennedy School Middle East Initiative, and Danny Sintronowitz, who served as the head of the Iran branch of Israel's military intelligence. He's now a senior researcher at the Tel Aviv-based Institute for National Security Studies. Danny, let me begin with you. The impasse, before we get to the Gulf, the impasse right now seems to be basically that Iran is insisting that no matter what what the nature of the deal is, they have to have a kind of privileged control over the Strait of Hormuz. They may or may not charge, but that is their discretion. The American position is no, it has to be complete, open, free, unimpeded access. Who is going to give in here?
Thank you for inviting me. And yeah, like you said, there is an impasse. But eventually, I don't think that the Iranians will forgo their control over the Hormuz Straits, even if the U.S. will escalate. So the ball is in the administration court and mainly in President Trump's decision-making process, saying that eventually it can escalate, but no one is securing the fact that Iran will capitulate, or it can eventually allow Iran's also to control over the straits. Definitely, Iran is allowing to control at least the entrance to the straits, and this is something that Iran is aspiring to. And I think that Washington will have to decide whether to accept it and open the maritime blockade, or actually continuing pressuring Iran, knowing that Iran will retaliate. So I think in the end of the day, it's a simple choice between accepting Iranian control over the straits or escalating into a war that nobody knows how it will end, but definitely it won't bring to the Iranian capitulation.
Yep, and that's what's going to happen, man. Right? It ain't no de-escalation. Okay? This is going to continue increasing. As if y'all heard about Trump, this dude be saying whatever he want to say. This dude said he wants to turn the Strait of Hormuz into a U.S. occupied territory. Right? And that's the same thing as Micah 2:1, you go everywhere and you think you can control everything. Right?
Hey, this man is full of pride, bro. Not only did he talk shit and say, "Hey, we're gonna turn the Strait of Hormuz into the Strait of America," but then before he even made that statement, he went back and started talking shit about who? About Venezuela and how they went into Venezuela to take their oil, and that they making a lot of money off their oil, man. Hey, and y'all want to tell us we don't know who Esau Edom is? Bruh, hey, listen, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, y'all better wake the hell up, man. We here, man. This shit is going down. Shit is clear as day who everyone is. If you can't see this by now, you ain't gonna see it.
Yeah. Trump threatens to make the Strait of Hormuz a U.S. territory. U.S. president has yet another outlandish threat for Iran, with no end to war in sight. Think about this, man. You making negotiations with somebody, and you over here mocking them. You know? That's not how you negotiate, man. Where's the respect? Where's the honor? These Edomites, they just continue to run their damn mouth, man. And they're digging that ditch deeper and deeper. The Iranians, they hate y'all. As we hate y'all. All right?
The whole damn world soon to be hating y'all.
Yes. These dudes, bro, they bugged the fuck out. All right, President DJT Nero on Friday said he would designate the Strait of Hormuz a territory of the United States pretty soon, as the status of you losing the war, as the status of the waterway, a global choke point through which a fifth of global oil and gas passes, remain under a military and diplomatic deadlock, as we showed y'all on the app, Ships 25. All right. Iran has fired back, dubbing Trump's threats as it is nonsense. As the memorandum of understanding signed between the two in June expires today, on Sunday. All right. So this is where we at, man. Hey, expect Monday to be full of headlines and madness and bombs and missiles and ships getting blown up and shit like that. Expect that all this week. Expect the war to escalate. And matter of fact, pray for it, man. Okay? We ready to go. Pray for it.
And expect these prices to start to go up within these next 3 weeks. You could expect that.
Yep. So back to 2nd Esdras 15 and 30. As we just talked about, the dragons of Arabia, all right, Ishmaelites, okay? This is what you know as Arabia, okay? So these countries, which they used to be in the back, America used to have them in their pocket, but now they're transitioning to distance themselves. They're changing.
The dragons of Arabia is what you will see right there connected to Arabia. So where you see Doha, Qatar, the UAE, Oman, all those countries right there, Dubai, all that. Yeah, the dragons of Arabia, they no longer finna be in the back pocket of Babylon the Great. You ain't gonna see that no more. They switching over as we speak. You got it, bro.
Verse 30. Also the Carmanians, raging in wrath, shall go forth as the wild boars of the wood, and with great power shall they come and join battle with them, and shall waste a portion of the land of the Assyrians, as the elder said it earlier. All right. Ancient Assyria would be what? Around Iraq. Okay.
Yep. Iraq, Syria, Turkey. That area right there. The bottom half of Turkey, the little slight half of Syria right there, and Iraq. That's ancient Assyria. That's where the war is going to take place. Euphrates River. You see it running through.
All right. I'll pull up a picture just to show y'all.
Ancient Assyria. Yep. There you go.
Ancient Assyria. Right there. So all of that region, this is the battlefield. Okay. There got to be an accident. Cupcake trying to come up. Shalom, sister. Bahasham, Yahawashi. All right. So ancient Assyria. All right. So keeping it going, verse 31. And the Carmanians, for anybody that does not know, the Carmanians are your ancient Persians, Iranians. So the ones that's running IRGC, I believe it's called, they're running the army and all of that. They're doing what they're doing. All right. The Persians. So as it says in Ezekiel, the 38th chapter, they're joining with Russia. Russia shall be a guard to them. Who is funding Iran? Who is giving them missiles and stuff? All right? Russia. Russia is heavy with them. Like I said a lot of time, proxy wars and Ponzi schemes. Okay?
Matter of fact, Iran is about to join the BRICS.
Yeah, you brought that up.
When it comes to their finances. So this is how you know Russia is funding them.
Verse 31. And then shall the dragons, the who? The dragons of Arabia have the upper hand. So wait a minute. Somebody's about to get the upper hand on the U.S.? Wow. That's unfathomable. You go and tell a modern Egyptian, a modern American, that America is because America, they really don't lose wars, but they have. Vietnam, getting their ass kicked. Okay? They bite off more than they could chew. All right? And that's what they've done in this situation. You're as they say, man, you're spread too thin. This is why we brought out earlier, Trump is pulling carriers from the Southeast Asia to bring it over here because you're spread too thin. Your supply bases are destroyed. And this is what you should do in warfare. Destroy the supply bases. Starve the soldiers out. Okay? Hey, this is a game of chess, man. So I need to take out everything that can help you win this war. I need to take that out first. Not to mention that America has already sabotaged itself. I said this at camp. I said your military is full of, this is TikTok, so I really can't say it again, but it's full of TS's and Mo's. And you know what I mean. It's soft as hell, pretty much. That's what your military is full of. That's why they can't hack it. And they don't want to fight for this country. What is so great about America, man? Especially Jake's in there. You got to go home and you heard about your family members and them getting lynched in Mississippi and North Carolina and you going to fight for this country still? Hell nah, bro. Morale is at an all-time low.
And then not only that, they running through and snatching up snatching up the military wives and deporting them.
Con.
So how you think your soldiers gonna be ready to fight and they getting the phone call talking about yeah bro, they just came and snatched Ice Baby just came through and snatched up your wife. They trying to deport her.
Yep. So how could you Jakes really fight for this place, man? I've been saying this for months. Draft come, take the jail time. Fuck this place. Take the jail time, get in the Bible, turn to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. Or it's best you do that right now. Alright? Don't get no weapon and go fight. It's not gonna end good for you. It's not gonna end well. Verse 31 again. And then shall the dragons have the upper hand, remembering their nature. And if they shall turn themselves, conspiring together in great power to persecute them, then these shall be troubled, bled, and kept silence through their power and shall flee. And from the land of the Assyrians, as we know, common sense, once again, the Assyrian Empire is not in power anymore. This is a future prophecy, as we just showed y'all this map. And then the land of the Assyrians shall the enemy besiege them and consume some of them, and in their hosts shall be fear and dread, the strife among their kings. Right? So as Zaquan said, it's going to be boots on the ground. It's going to be besieging. It's going to be, what's some shit? Blockades and stuff of that nature. Really, the Strait of Hormuz is a blockade right now, where no ships are allowed to. That's a blockade, man. What happens in a blockade? Economic downpour. You can't get goods in. So therefore, the city is being blocked out. I play this game called Mountain Blade Bannerlord #2. And you have to go forth and siege the city. And you want to starve the city out. So therefore, when you go in and fight it and take it out, the enemy is weaker. They're tired. They don't have no food. You want them to surrender, or if y'all have to fight, you want them to be weaker so you can win the fight. So that's what's going on. All right? This thing is about to get very real. Ain't no more games, man. Verse 34, behold, clouds from the east and from the north unto the south, and they are very horrible to look upon, full of wrath and storm. They shall smite one upon another, and they shall smite down a great multitude of stars upon the earth, even their own star, and blood shall be from the sword unto the belly, and dung of men unto the camel's hoof. Missiles, ICBM missiles, things of that nature coming, man. All right, this is ultimately the conclusion of everything that's going to take place with Yahawashi coming. All right, and they can't do it. So everybody is going to be gathered into this land, you know, and Yahawashi is going to pop out like what's good and handle everything. And that's what we waiting for. That's what we pray for. Because he's coming from the east to the west. So he's going to pop up over here, and then ultimately he's going to get to us. But it's going to be very quick. You got it, Zaquan.
Hey, that's what we waiting on, man. This is where we at. We right here, man, at the doorsteps, man. Shit. Hey, man, we got seconds left in this thing, man. Seconds.
Man, that's it, man. So shit. Hey, any brothers want to come up? Got anything to add? Any type of questions? Go ahead right now. You know, before we wind it down, wrap it up. All right. This I ain't even mean to be on here this long, but hey, we was cooking, you know what I'm saying? Some good stuff. Couple bug outs came through, you know. Hey, it is what it is. Any type of questions, anything. Brothers ain't got nothing. Ain't nobody got nothing. All right, I'm about to get up out of here, man. We eating tacos tonight. Can't wait. All right, I'm about to face the east. You got
All right,
anything
no
to add,
questions.
Zaquan?
Nah, man. Hey, we here. Like I said, we here, man. Hey, as always, examine yourself whether you be in the faith. Examine yourself whether you be in the faith, man.
Yeah, man. Anybody got anything, man, on the Sabbath? Do you know when the Sabbath is? All right, how to keep it? Um, you know, yeah, I saw you out there, bro. You know, Shalom, Yahawah. You know, good to see you out there. All right, I gotta hit you up. I thought you was gonna get with what's his name? Arrows of Indignation. That brother. You know, but hey, it is what it is. But shoot. Any question? Y'all ain't got no questions? Hey, man. Hey, these students, man, they don't be wanting no homework or nothing. They be knowing everything.
Hey, they say they on point.
They on point. On point. Wait a minute. What? All right. Come up here, Kawan. Let's go through this real quick. Come up here. Hey, Shalom, Maki. How about Shemi Al
Hey, Shalom, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Barakatam. So yeah, I was just having a question about the Sabbath. Is it like when the full moon arises, you got to count 7 days, right, or 14 days, and then it's going to be 2 days, right, after the 14 days?
What? Let's
If
slow down. So, how does the month start?
full moon,
What?
when the month starts, when the full moon, when it's a full moon.
Who the hell taught you that?
Oh, I must have said it wrong then, Salakia.
Who
When
teaches that the month starts with a full moon?
Is it when the moon ends then when the moon goes away? I don't know, man. I just remember you count the days and then there's 2 days and I would just I don't got it, man. You
A,
can explain it again.
okay, a new month would start with new a new moon, right?
Oh, okay. So a new month would start with the new moon. You're saying?
Yes, a new month would start with a new moon. All right, so I'm gonna bring up this. Let's bring up this right here. So a new month would start with a new moon right here. This is a new moon. It's when it's no moon in the sky. All right, it's like a little glimmer, as you can see. Now let's go to Psalms 8, and this is why you got to be extremely careful, bro. All right, because it's a camp that does teach that the month starts with a full moon. It's a camp out there that teaches that. So that's why I'm like, is you listening to IUIC? I hope not. Is it just a slip of tongue or, you know?
No, I just hear you guys, man. I just hear you guys.
All right, so Psalms 81:3. Blow up the trumpet in the new moon, in the time appointed on our solemn feast day. So the new moon is a celebration. It's a feast day. It starts the month. Let's go to Sirach. All right, Sirach 43. And write these scriptures down. So we won't have to do this breakdown again. You got notes? Taking notes?
Yeah, I'm gonna get my pen right now.
Okay, come. I forgot about it and do all. Yeah, they got the moon. They got it all in the emojis. You could do the moon in the emojis. That furthermore lets you know what a new moon is. It's in the emojis, man. And the full moon and the first quarter, the third quarter, all of that. All right? But IUIC still get this wrong. A full moon is a new moon. What the hell y'all talk about? All right, bro. So, I'm going to keep it going. This is Sirach, Ecclesiasticus 43:6. He made the moon also to serve in her season for a declaration of times and a sign of the world. It's declaring times. That's what the moon is doing. This is declaring that this is day one. Day one, right? Then let's go back. Let's go to the calendar. That was on what? Wednesday, August the 12th. So the new moon was on August the 12th. All right. So this would have been August the 12th, new moon. That night, that's when it came in. And then you would count. It would be from the 12th to the 13th. So Wednesday to Thursday, evening to evening. As it says in Genesis, the first chapter, and then also in Leviticus, the 23rd chapter, it lets you know. So evening to evening. So that would be a rest day. From that evening to that evening, because the moon has to come out and declare it to be the first day. And then, so that night, on Thursday night, that will be considered a working day for evening to evening. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then, wow, the 7th day falls on a Wednesday again. All right. So this would have been what? The Shabbat again. And this would have been what? The first quarter moon. That's how the moon is going to change. It grows. And then you're going to do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the full moon is going to fall on the 26th. Full moon. 26. August 26th. So the Sabbath is going to be on Wednesday this month. All right. Then the third quarter moon. Kawam, what day would the third quarter moon fall on? What date?
Man, I don't get it, man. I don't just hella slow, dude. So look, the August 19th would be the half moon you were saying, right? And then the August 26th would be the full moon because
Yeah.
you can't.
So what day would the third quarter moon fall on?
Okay, can you go back to the calendar? I gotta do some counting. Okay, so the 19, right? So then I would have to count. You said 7, right? So 1, 2, 3. Oh, I have to count 4. Is it? Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
What?
12. Oh, I get it. I get it. 14 days, right after the full moon, right? 1,
All
2,
right, bro.
3,
Just
4,
slow. Just
5,
slow
6,
down, bro. Slow
7,
down.
8. Okay.
Slow down, bro. All right. New moon on the 12th. First quarter moon on the 19th. Full moon on the 26th. Every 7 days it changes. So the third quarter moon is going to be 7 days after the full moon. So what day would it be?
Okay, I'm gonna count right now.
You don't even
1.
got to count. Just look.
Oh,
12,
yeah. Oh, the
19,
second. The
26.
second.
The
The second.
second. The
Yeah.
water.
Okay.
The water. The water, bro. The
4,
water.
7
All
days.
right,
Okay. Thank you.
it just goes down straight. Stop calling yourself slow. Don't do
All right.
that. You're not slow. Don't do that. So you just go straight down. All right? And then the last Sabbath of the month will be on the 9th. Okay? So then you look up when is the new moon in September. And what is it going to be? September 10th, right? At 11:27. So that evening. So the Sabbath is going to change on September 10th. It's going to be Thursday to Friday, right? So you're going to have a Wednesday to Thursday, and then you're going to have a Thursday to Friday. So this is what you call a back-to-back. You're going to have back-to-back Sabbaths. You get what we're saying?
Yeah.
So then the Sabbath is going to be on Thursday to Friday from this point forward, from the 10th. So then first quarter, full moon, third quarter, and then October 8th will be the last Sabbath of the next month. And then it's going to
So,
change again.
to Friday, Saturday.
It might be Friday, Saturday, but it might not. It might be Saturday, Sunday. Let's look up when the new moon is in October, because the new moon declares it. So it's going to be October 10th. So let's go check it. October 10th, that's a Saturday, right? But what time? 11:50 a.m., all right, Eastern time. So really, that's going to be that night on October 10th. So it most likely will be a Friday to Saturday, okay? But it could have came in on Saturday night, because sometimes you have a day in between, a 12-hour gap, like we had in August. We just had a 12-hour gap because it was Monday to Tuesday, but then it jumped to Wednesday to Thursday. It wasn't no Tuesday to Wednesday. You get what I'm saying? We had a 12-hour gap. So it could change like that. It won't always be no back-to-back. All right? Yeah, as the brother said, if you are ever unsure about it, go to GMS New Moons and High Holy Days. And then furthermore, you could go to, like, the breakdown I got on my Sabbath page. I go far in depth. This one right here, this first, the only pinned post, I go into it. So you good?
Yeah, at the water. I'm gonna look at I'm gonna watch more videos on the Sabbath, you know? And I know that the Sabbath, it means you cannot sleep with no woman on the Sabbath to keep it holy. And then you was talking about last time how
You
like a
can't
female, like you
go
can
into
cook.
her. Don't go into her.
Oh, okay.
Like you know, like I'm sleeping in my bed. You know, sometimes I sleep on the couch, like whatever. But like, bro, we in captivity. We don't got multiple houses. On the Sabbath, our woman would go somewhere else, like, you know. But we don't have all that, so no pleasure. So you can't go into her, but you could sleep if you got a woman. You sleep beside her. Cause I mean, if we being honest about the law, when she's on her period, she don't even supposed to be in the house with you.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
no, I don't
understand?
even
We
got a
not.
woman right now. I had one like 2 months ago. I don't have nothing right now.
Yeah, we not gonna be over righteous, you know. Cause I
Yeah.
mean, you could get hit for everything. You don't know if a woman's on her period and she just touched the door in front of you and you touched it, you know.
I
So go
see.
ahead.
I got you.
You got any more questions?
No, oh yeah, and then just one more. You know, like I was gonna tell you about the time. So like one day to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is 1,000. Wait, 1,000 years is one day to him, right?
Yeah, 1,000 years is one day to him. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much. I was okay. The waterman.
That's in the book of Peter. 1,000 years is one day. So pretty much, you know, it's only been like 13 days for him since we was made on the 6th day. So, you know, it ain't been that long for him. It's really been about a week, you know. Shit. Yeah, to him, but to us, but to us, it's been about 6,000 years. All right. Yeah, time ain't really real to him like that. It don't matter. He don't. It's no. You know, he'll never die. All right. So when we get into that position, we'll furthermore think like him. You know what I'm saying? It's a scripture in the Apocrypha that he basically says man's time is like the dust. So he has mercy on us because he know that we are You know, we're little. We're worms. But you got anything else before we get up out of here?
Nah, that's about it, man. The water.
All right, kind. Don't overthink on it. You know, it's not that hard. Just take your time. All right, you got it, bro. Shalom, though. I'm gonna drop you down. All right, man. Hey, Zaquan, you got anything? End it out with.
I'm over here listening and eating, bro. You got it.
All right, kind. So, hey, facing the east. I don't see no more questions, so I'm about to face the east and get up on out of here. Giving all praises, honor, and glory be to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kakwadash, and double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of the great millstone. As always, shalom to the Lord's hopeful elect. As always, Kwam Yasha'Allah and Abba Ball. Pray this was edifying to the flock, man. Keep the faith. The water says Zaquan for coming through, breaking bread, you know, breaking it down. All right. Hey, like I said, like we said, this gonna be an interesting week. All right, because you know that little memorandum is over, and Iran is about to get down. Dragons of Arabia are distancing themselves, so this should be a heavy prophecy week.